Guys, I'm coming back to you with another educational short, and I'm going to talk to you about optimal and suboptimal. Now, this is very person dependent. Everyone will have different methods or different levels of enjoyment to a plan. Some people love the monotonous, box ticking, 100% obsessed components of bodybuilding. Others will much prefer a more relaxed approach to it. Now, there's not to say that there's not efficacy in both. Progression can definitely happen in both. And I think based on the individual, based on lifestyle, based on goals, based on the mindset of the person, sometimes you have to fit that around what is suited best for you. Now, for me, I'm a robot. I love to have A to Z planned out of the day. I love my day being exactly the same meal plan, same macros, same cardio, literally everything is Groundhog Day. Now, to some people, that might drive them absolutely insane. They need flexibility, they need variety, they need change, they need difference, they need a little bit of excitement. Now, again, that's how they prefer, that's how they progress, that's how their method of progression takes place. If I took, say, said individual and put them in my robotic lifestyle, are they going to be able to stick to it? Are they going to become overwhelmed? Are they going to be able to come too ingrained in the nitty gritty of it that they're just not going to enjoy the plan, which is they're going to force them to not stick to it? And this is where sometimes we have to look back and go, what is best suited for the individual? What is the best method or the best practice, or the one that the client's going to enjoy the most, or the individual's going to enjoy the most? Now, of course, there's no kind of like sugarcoating it. If we do things at a slightly more relaxed mindset, at a slightly more relaxed pace, are our efforts going to relate to that 100% progression that we want back? Probably not. But if they are going balls to the wall, all or nothing, and sticking to that 100% do or die mindset, but hate every minute of it, where's the longevity in it? Are they going to stick to it? Are they going to see it through? Or is it going to taint their view on what they want to achieve? Is it going to ruin the progress? Is it going to ruin the mindset, ruin the enjoyment of what they're doing? Because at the end of the day, yes, we do want to enjoy what we do. And I think it reflects goals. If your goal is to become IFBB Pro or take it as far as possible, then yeah, you have to take sacrifice. You have to put all or nothing into it. You have to let it consume you, let it take over your life, because that's what the goal requires. However, if you just want to be the best version of yourself, whether that be bodybuilding, whether that be competitive, whether it be a lifestyle client, it doesn't have to consume your life. It doesn't have to ingrain into every aspect. There's so many different methods and modalities that you could use in regards to progression, or in regards to routine, or in regards to seeing through with your goals and making sure that you are doing the best with what you have. At the end of the day, it's very simple. Training sessions need to be completed. Cardio or expenditure needs to be completed. Calories and food needs to be consumed or tracked. It doesn't have to be much more complex than that. Now, the methods in which you do that can be of any level. And I say optimal and suboptimal. I've got optimal as in, like, if you want to be an IFBB Pro, then yes, we have to think about nutrient timings. We have to think about the macro and micronutrients. We have to think about the consistency of food. We have to think about the routine of food, the times we eat, how we're looking after digestion, so on and so forth. If we just want to make progression, whether that be from a physical development or a physique development, or just be a competitor, then we can macro track. We can allow a little bit more flexibility. We can allow a little bit more freedom, because our goals don't reflect that. We don't need that do or die mindset. Unless you want to turn it up a notch and then take those goals to the next step, then that would be the direction you want to do. But what are we sacrificing here? What are we going without? Have you gone months and months and months without an off plan, but yet you have no real aspirations to get on stage? You just want to create the best physique that you can. Go and have an off plan then, because you can enjoy life. Or on the flip side, are you pro card hunting and wanting to be the very best you can be and take it to the ultimate degree, but you're having an off plan every weekend. Goals reflect your efforts. They should anyway. Now, I've seen it from both ends of the spectrum. I've seen people chasing for pro cards that can't control their nutrient intake, that skip workouts, that skip cardio, or that bank calories and just say, right, okay, I'm going to do this at this time, or oh, fuck it, I can't be arsed with my cardio, I'll do it at the end of the week. And then all of a sudden you've got 120 minutes stacked up over 2 days and you've got to get it done. It's not going to be optimal. It's going to make you feel like shit, which is then going to have an impact on the remainder of the week. If you're just looking at a physique development standpoint and you just want to be a little bit more improved, then 100% you can do things like that. You can split it over the space of a week, over a month. As long as those tallies up as the same total, it doesn't matter where it gets done. However, I tend to see it opposite sides. I see people that want to just generally look a bit better, physique development, take bodybuilding seriously, but not to the point of a pro card, but they let it consume their lives. They let it overtake everything, relationships, friendships, work, and they let it just consume every part of their life. And you don't have to do that. Yes, if you're in a prep, it will require more intensity. It will require 100%. In an off season, not so much. Like, yes, you still have to put that effort in. Yes, you still have to track and do the things that require progression, but you can afford to be a little bit more relaxed in regards to meals off. You can afford to be a little bit more relaxed in regards to not going to bed at 8 o'clock at night and getting up at 4 o'clock to do your fasted cardio. Like, we have lives outside of bodybuilding. However, if you want your life to be about bodybuilding, then yes, it's a different game. Guys, I hope that gives you a little bit more context. I hope that eases some of those stresses and anxieties that we feel about being optimal and suboptimal. As always, any problems, any questions, anything I can do to help, please do not hesitate to ask. Much love and stay blessed, and I will see you all soon.